Child's Play. This iconic horror franchise has terrified audiences for over 30 years, centered around one of the most recognizable villains in cinema history, Chucky, the killer doll. With his sinister smile, demonic eyes, and bright red hair, Chucky has slashed his way into pop culture infamy. Created by Don Mancini, the demented saga of Chucky has spawned 8 theatrical films, a TV series, comic books, and cemented itself as a pillar of the slasher genre.
I would never do anything like that. You know I wouldn't.
No wonder she jumped.
Our story begins in 1988 with the release of Child's Play, introducing audiences to the possessed good guy doll Chucky and his reign of terror. Created by Don Mancini, Child's Play follows young Andy Barclay, who receives the Chucky doll, unaware it contains the soul of notorious serial killer Charles Lee Ray. After transferring his soul into the doll to avoid death, Chucky seeks to do the same with Andy in order to become human again.
Hide the soul, and guess what? You're it. Adi Dewey Dembella.
What follows is a suspenseful thrill ride as Andy tries to convince those around him the doll is alive. In the end, Chucky is shot and burned to death in the apartment's fireplace. The terror continued in 1990's Child's Play 2, set 2 years after the events of the first film. Here we see Andy now in foster care as the toy company behind Good Guy seeks to rebuild its reputation by bringing Chucky back. Of course, it isn't long before Chucky resumes his quest to possess Andy, leaving dead bodies in his wake. The movie culminates with Chucky meeting a molten demise after being dunked into a vat of plastic at the toy factory. 1991 saw the release of Child's Play 3, which fast-forwards to Andy's teenage years. Chucky finds resurrection once again when the company restarts the Good Guy line. This time, Chucky turns his attention to one of Andy's classmates at his new military school.
Aim no seat, pal.
No, you're dead! We killed you!
You know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down.
But Andy won't let anyone else fall victim to Chucky's evil. In the end, Chucky is sliced and diced by a giant fan at the carnival's haunted house.
Come on, I got you.
It would be 7 years before Chucky returned to the big screen in Bride of Chucky. Here, Chucky's ex-girlfriend Tiffany finds her way into the mix, bringing Chucky back to life and becoming a doll herself. The two psycho dolls hit the road hoping to reclaim their humanity, leaving plenty of bodies behind them. The film ends with Chucky getting shot and buried at a cemetery. Comedy and chaos was injected into the franchise with 2004's Seed of Chucky. This entry introduced Glenn, the child doll of Chucky and Tiffany, who sets out to revive his bloodthirsty parents. Chucky and Tiffany find themselves on yet another killer couple's road trip. But Glenn has no interest in murder, setting up a showdown with his evil parents. Chucky meets his end by being shot in the head and chopped into pieces.
Being a girl would be nice too.
Well, which is it?
I'm not sure. Sometimes I feel like a boy. Sometimes I feel like a girl.
It would be another 9 years before Chucky was seen again in 2013's Curse of Chucky. This film introduced a new protagonist, Nika, who finds herself terrorized after receiving a mysterious package containing everyone's favorite killer good guy doll. Chucky looks to settle an old family score, with Andy Barclay returning to finally put an end to Chucky by shooting him in the head.
Play with this.
Andy!
Chucky returned to the asylum in 2017's Cult of Chucky, where Nika is being held after taking the fall for his murders. But Chucky is back with a twist. Multiple Chuckies are unleashed, turning the asylum into a funhouse of mayhem. In 2019, the franchise was reimagined with a reboot of Child's Play. Here, Chucky is introduced not as a possessed doll, but as a high-tech AI toy gone haywire. When the safety features are disabled, Chucky turns to gruesome violence, forcing our new protagonist Andy and his friends to take action to stop the carnage.
Chucky, put down the knife.
The movie climaxes in a toy store with Andy's mother restrained, leaving Andy to fend for the both. Even though Andy was successful in defeating Chucky, our favorite ghost AI doll was able to transfer its consciousness into a new doll.
A friend. Till the end.
For over 30 years and across 8 films, the killer doll has cemented his place as a legend of terror. With its ability to reinvent itself while staying true to its roots, Chucky remains an enduring icon of horror, guaranteed to haunt the dreams of generations to come. The deformed child's toy who revealed the monster within is a seminal slasher legend. From straight horror to comedy to AI, the Child's Play franchise continues to thrill audiences. So grab your good guy doll and beware, because Chucky always comes back.